Hi, good afternoon. My name is Tiffany Simmons, and today I'm going to be doing a persuasive speech on the benefits of breastfeeding. I'm going to give you, I made a poster board with a whole bunch of different examples as to what the benefits are. I also have personal experience with breastfeeding as well. And I also videotaped a few moms that are for breastfeeding and are not for breastfeeding. So first, I just want to say the benefits of breastfeeding. Fights infections and other health conditions. There are many different like infections, like they say ear infection lowers the chances of the baby getting that. Nutrition, so you're going to be passing on a lot of different nutrition through mom to the baby. The convenience of breastfeeding. I don't know if there's any moms in here that can relate to breastfeeding. But I know for me, like when I was breastfeeding, I was always taking the baby everywhere I went. So I was in the store shopping, I was grocery shopping, I would just have my layover and just, boom, breastfeed right there. No questions asked. Of course, you're gonna get people that look at you and like, what are you doing? Like, you're just popping your boob out and you are breastfeeding your child through the store. Yes, I am, because my baby needs to eat, right? So convenience. So to me, that's a big one. Skin to skin, that's also a big one. So there's a lot of moms after going through the whole pregnancy could suffer from postpartum depression. So having that skin to skin, like the baby just laying on you and you being able to have that bond with your child at the very beginning is important. And then it lasts all the way through the whole time you're breastfeeding as well. Because I know with breastfeeding, it prevents depression and it decreases anxiety as well. According to the Centers for Disease and Control, it's 77% of women are breastfeeding today. So the percentages have gone up a lot. So also there's a lot of benefits for mom. So it helps the uterus contract after birth to control postpartum bleeding. It's available whenever and wherever your baby needs to feed, like I said. Naturally uses up 50 or 500 calories a day, reduces the risks of osteoporosis, saves money because it's free. That's a big one. Can help to build a strong bond between you and the baby, lowers your risk of getting breast and ovarian cancer. Breastfeeding prevents depression, stimulates maternal instincts, and it's always the right temperature. Also, it's 10% less likely to develop cardiovascular diseases, 26% less likely to develop diabetes, more protected from rheumatoid, 50% more protected from rheumatoid arthritis, 11% less likely to develop hypertension. So there's a lot of different benefits for mom, which is a big deal. And also the baby is able to experience different tastes. So of course you don't want to be drinking a whole bunch of coffee and then like start breastfeeding the baby, or also like if you have HIV or AIDS or something like that, you can't breastfeed. Hep C as well. So there's like different things, different reasons, like medical reasons why you wouldn't be able to breastfeed. But I do want to let you know like a couple of the, because I struggled a little bit when I was breastfeeding because I didn't have the resources. So there's a lot of resources out there. There is hospitals. So when you first go to the hospital and like you do your tour when you're pregnant, like you meet the staff and all that, they have like breastfeeding classes, they have daddy boot camp classes, they have Lamaze classes. They will introduce you to lactation consultants. So today, in today's society, like we have like women or men, but more likely women, that will come to your house and like show you how to latch and like be that support that you need, that will help you to not just be like, okay, I'm giving up. Like I can't do this anymore. It's too hard. Breastfeeding is too hard. Because it's easy, right? It's easy just to give up and like do the formula because it's convenient, it's easy, and it's very expensive. Okay, formula is like $35 for a little bitty can that lasts maybe not even a week. So they have those, you know, they have women that will come and like show you how to latch and like be there for you and stay in your home, that you pay a small fee, and some of them are even free, you know, that will come and help you. So I think my big thing is like, don't give up. You know, don't give up if you can't, if you feel like it's not working for you. There's a whole bunch of different techniques. Like there's all kinds of things that you can, there's like nipple cups that you can put on to help the baby latch. Just that little bit. Even if you do both, like if you do formula and you do breast milk, that's awesome, you know. But it doesn't make you a bad parent if you don't breastfeed. Okay, so I don't want to, you know, sound like if you don't breastfeed, you're not a good parent, because for me, I only breastfed for 7 weeks, you know, because like when I went back to work, it was hard for me, you know, and because I didn't have all these resources. I didn't know that there was lactation consultants that would come to you by your bedside and help you, you know, and push you not to give up. There's also social media websites too that on moms that breastfeed that, you know, keep you like motivated into like doing it, and like, hey, don't give up, you know, try to pump if you can, that way. And pumping too, like pump for other parents or dad or sister or somebody to like pitch in and help, right? So you don't have to take the whole load. So real quick, I just want to tell you about the challenges. I don't like to call them cons, because I feel like having a child is a blessing, no matter how you feed him or her. So sleepless nights, you are never going to get sleep if you breastfeed, which isn't true, because I'm not a big believer in the 2-minute or the 2-hour. You got to feed your baby every 2 hours. I never listened to that. Like I feel like the child will wake up and let you know when they're hungry, and that's when you feed. And your diet, you have to watch what you eat. Sore breast and lack of freedom, because you're the only one feeding. So that's why I suggested a bottle as well. So you can pump and put in a bottle so that everybody else can have a chance to feed baby too. So that is my presentation on benefits of breastfeeding. And I hope you all give it a shot if you haven't had children yet. So, thank you.